Hey guys, so I'm here today with the new Saucony Triumph 20. Now, before I even begin, I'm going to start off by saying this is probably one of my favorite neutral runners at the moment. There's a lot of different reasons why, and we're going to get to that in a second, but just the overall shoe, feel, responsiveness, support, I feel like they put together one of the best possible shoes that they could have done. Now, we'll start off with the upper. So the upper here is a mesh upper, single layer, double layer through the back. So through this area here, we've got the tongue. The tongue is held in place by two stretchy gussets. And I love that. I love having that tongue stay in place. When you put your foot in, it doesn't shuffle to the side. You haven't got to reorganize it or get the edge bits down. So I really like having those edge bits there to keep that tongue in place. The tongue itself isn't too stretchy. It feels quite premium. So it's got a lycra type material around the collar and on the inside of the tongue there. Makes it feel really, really nice when you do put it on, super smooth. Yeah, as we said, a little bit more premium, which is great. So this upper here I feel is great. It's not too heavy, it's still breathable, it's not too stretchy. Around the sides, we've got a little bit of a lock-in that comes around the outside of the foot, and then we've got one that comes in underneath the arch as well. And that just helps lock in through that midfoot a lot more, creating a little bit more stability where on some shoes you might have a slightly softer foam. So we get to the midsole now. So the midsole is full-length Power Run PB+. And this is a great foam. I really like it. It's soft but bouncy. No, it's not up to the Saucony Endorphin Elite foam, but it's a good stepping stone on the way there, and I feel like this foam complements this shoe perfectly. So as you know, this shoe is a neutral shoe, premium, top of the class in terms of Saucony running neutral cushion shoes, and they've nailed it with the sole. With the sole, we've got a nice firm heel counter to it to create more stability, to keep that foot sitting in that foam. The foam does come up a little bit around the outsides to allow that foot and that heel to sit into it a little bit deeper to create a little bit more stability. Through the midfoot hasn't got too much flexibility at all, which then creates a fair bit of extra torsional stability through that midfoot. So where we would have a softer foam and we'd expect the shoe to be a lot more flexible, that would allow a lot more pronatory and supinatory forces. So where that's a lot firmer through there, that's great. With the forefoot really hasn't got any flex grooves through it, and it really isn't too flexible. But that said, when you are walking or running in this shoe, you don't tend to notice it that much. You feel like it's got a great amount of cushioning bounce through the ball of that foot, and it doesn't restrict you in any way with that toe off. Now, the outsole on it, I really like the outsole. I don't feel like they've done it and overgone for it in any place. They've done it in the places that it needs to go, and they've tried to keep the weight down of the shoe as well, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, look, overall, this shoe, it's probably my favorite neutral shoe right now. Great for running, great for walking. I really like the Asics Nimbus, the new one, but I feel like this one has that little bit more stability in comparison to that one. I feel like the Asics Nimbus feels a little bit more premium and has a great soft bouncy midsole, but I feel like this one just puts it together a little bit better and creates a little bit more stability through there. So well done, Saucony. You guys have done a great job. Keep it up. I'd like to thank Athletes for Pacific Fair for giving us these shoes today to try out and test and give you guys the best reviews that we possibly can. Thanks for watching.